Greetings and welcome to FactionMasters Season 6, Game 17. We have a second round game here. The Fallen Kingdom, played by Dark Thomy, against the Wayfarers, played by BookishHolleas. And I am joined by our Wayfarers player, BookishHolleas. Thanks for coming for this video.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure.
So, we're looking at the Wayfarers and the Fallen Kingdom, two factions that can have some very explosive offense. However, with the I would say one big difference between them is that Red Talus doesn't usually personally get involved in said explosive offense, whereas Celeste usually does get on the other side of the board, taking shots. What steps can you take as a Wayfarers player to protect yourself from retaliation in that situation?
Ooh, that's actually a fantastic question. I use my gates a lot.
Good.
And I think you can kind of see that in this game somewhat. I love throwing up offensive gates. I love throwing up even offensive waypoints that, I just can't quite get to blocking that summon spot, but a free waypoint to block it, that'll work out just as good, and keeps the unit around for next turn. It loses a tool, but it still serves a pretty important purpose sometimes. And depending on what they have to try and kill it, depending on the faction and the matchup, a lot of the times I'll see somebody just send, oh, well, I'll take this 2 ranged shot into that waypoint just to get rid of it, and then oh, they only did 1 damage. Oh no, the waypoint's still there. Oh no, here comes Celeste. Something bad is going to happen. So there's a lot of fun tricks, I think.
Yeah, the offensive gates, 5 health, that's a lot. Sometimes it takes even 2 or even 3 attacks to kill it, but it is a threat that has to be dealt with. And if you can't kill it, then maybe you can block it, but at the same time protecting your own units. That sounds like good advice. Let's see how it works out in
Absolutely.
the game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get things started here. You do have the first turn, and we're seeing the hand of our Fallen Kingdom player. He's got a Blood Summon in his opening hand. See some Voyagers just jumping around.
Mm-hmm.
Celeste is happy to hang out in the back, but you've got some replacement blocking that gate spot right off the bat.
Yep. Like I said already, that goal trying to just mess up his plans. The less he gets to do, the less agency the other player has, the more flexibility I have.
Okay. Might even see Ret Talus take a shot here, it looks like. Not going to try for that Dancer, just focusing on the Voyagers, a bit easier targets.
Yep. Yeah, the 5 health Dancer sitting in the front line is, again, just like the gates. It's just a really big pain in the butt to try and get around.
All right, so we're seeing Gusto and Coordinate. Let's get some far forward movement here. Pushing the Rogue up, pushing everybody up, except for Celeste. Gonna wait in the back for a while. And a chance to put some damage on Ret Talus for sure.
Yep.
Oh, 4 for 4. Big damage.
Got really lucky and really happy with that one. And averaged it out with the shot into the gate.
Right. the dice average out.
Doesn't make a huge difference, but
not always in the way that we want them to. Some targets are more important. So we've got the Blood Summon.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be the... No, it's just going to be the Warrior. We also have a Purge. I think he's gonna go for Gusto.
He kind of went for everything.
Yeah, well,
And yeah, I felt he could kill the dancer, he could kill the Voyager and the Rogue easily enough, but I didn't think he could get the dancer and Gusto. And
we'll see how the
I'll,
dice go. A full clear is technically possible.
see how it plays out. Yep.
5 out of 7, just what was needed. And the warrior also
Mhm.
died, so maximum dice against Gusto.
Yep.
Oh, almost had him. And Rhett
The other
Tallis
5 out
himself
of
is...
7. But there are 7 out of 7 bows on that roll.
Oh, I wasn't watching the bows. Okay, so now Celeste herself is going to get in the action.
Yeah, here's kind of that one of those forward gates to, I mean, threaten and also covers the flank on Celeste and keeps Gusto protected.
Yeah.
And with the dancers switching around, now Celeste is protected on pretty much all sides again.
Yeah. Yeah, good protection. So at this point, with Dark Thomy at 7 magic, are you thinking I'm pretty safe, or are you thinking what's going to come next?
Oh, with one blood summon out, I was feeling okay, but with 7 magic, I know and he's known enough for using the champions well, and I figured there was a champion coming of some sort. I had obviously no idea which one, and no idea how it's going to end up playing out.
Okay,
like Celeste is safe right now.
Celeste seems pretty
but
safe.
The rest of my stuff might not be, but at the same time, Reptalis with only 4 health left.
Yeah, and the Wayfarer's mobility and reach. He's going to have to pull something out here. Let's see what he does.
He's going to have to be really, really careful.
It's Elliot Ball.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a little surprised to see Rhett Tallis stay where he is, but I guess it's the safest place for now.
Yeah, I guess, I could go left, I could go right. With Gusto still alive.
Yeah, got a lot of options.
I could get back and forth anywhere, so...
Might need to coordinate to get all the way over to him.
Yeah, coordinate or slip by, and I think I could hit one or the other, and I could pretty much hit any spot.
That's a great example of using the waypoint to block the gate.
Yep.
The problem with Elut Ball is 6 health is just not... doesn't last that long, for considering how much you pay for it.
Right. And he can hit like a truck, but...
Yeah.
Yeah,
he really only got the one gate.
Celeste can pull out 6 foes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, at this point, the Fallen Kingdom is looking in really bad shape. Rhett Tallis down to 2 life. It looks like this game is going to be over soon. But we'll see if he can get... Oh, got the waypoint.
Mm-hmm.
I think Gusto surviving that hit has been very consequential, although he won't survive much longer.
Nope. He's going this time, but that 5 for 7 that let Celeste get all the way up in front to get that gate down. Otherwise, it would have been a lot slower to get her in from the back row still.
Now, he has kept Goldass in hand, but once again, the gate is blocked. And there's no way for Rhett-Tullis
Yeah.
to raise anything else.
Yep. I was kind of struggling with do I try and kill that cultist or not? And I ended up saying, no, I'm not going to bother with him. I'll take 4 bows on my adventurer or my voyager. That's fine. And he can't summon anything without another blood summon.
I think you made the right choice. Yeah.
Yep.
Just enough damage to take out that adventurer.
Yep.
Now you are... I will say this. Oh wow, he built even more magic.
Oh, there's the pyre.
There's the
I think he
pyre.
was looking for a pyre somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
In the event that you somehow don't finish him off, he does have you for a pretty big magic advantage here. And I like his gate positioning that's going to make it difficult but not impossible for you to block the gate off. But I think with a coordinate, you have some ways to get it done. At some point, there will be another
huge
coordinate.
magic advantage. But...
Or a slip by. There's always something.
Yep.
Can't forget slip
There's
by.
always something.
Yeah. So, yeah, 6 dice. I definitely expect this to be the end. Have to be a very unlucky roll. And there it is.
Yep.
Well played. Surrounding the wall, choking it off, and that's the Wayfarers. That's what they do.
That was kind of felt like textbook Wayfarer game. And like I think Wayfarers have a very, very strong matchup into Fallen Kingdom. I think as long as I can live through any big blood summons or big combo plays,
Yeah.
I'm going to be able to position myself so he can't get any zombie chains off. I'm going to be able to kind of swarm around and block him and do exactly what I did. And then eventually Rhett-Tullis just runs out of his own health and gives me the opportunity to just jump in somewhere for the assassination.
Yeah, that 4 early damage really made it difficult to defend. You know, seeing here that I can see a zombie chain possible, but if he goes for that, then who's going to deal with this? You know, so something had to give.
Exactly. Yep. So it's you're going to have a hard time if you do that. You're going to have a hard time if you go that way. So try and pick the lesser of two bad situations, and I've got enough tools and flexibility that Wayfarers can just jump left or right or whichever direction.
Yeah, I mean, it's sometimes if your summoner is low, defending against the Wayfarers, you just need a wall or a big cluster of units in the way, but it's hard to get a big cluster of units when this is happening to your gate.
Right.
And you can't draw another one. I can't can't see his full draw pile here yet, but oh, I guess there was a 5 gate that was already destroyed there. Yeah. Yeah, at this point, I think his gates came a little bit later than he would have liked to see, but even still.
Right.
Well played. Any closing thoughts or final comments?
No, just always a pleasure to play them. I mean, we've been Dark Thomy and I've had this matchup a handful of times on just ranked games, and we always keep surprising each other a little bit on them, I think, and they're always fun games. So it's good stuff. Fun
okay.
Game.
Well, thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you in the next round. And thanks to all our viewers. Also, we will see you guys next time for more Faction Masters.